Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Wizard101 video. Today I wanted to look at some of the top bundles in the game because people always ask what bundle they should go for. I did a video on the top packs in the game because people also ask about those. So this is going to be the one about top bundles, just so that people can kind of get an idea of what the best bundles in the game are, at least in my opinion, even though I feel like a lot of people would agree with this list. A lot of the bundles are some of the newer ones because I feel like their bundles have just kind of gotten better over time. If you look back at some of the early bundles in the game, they are pretty nostalgic for some people, like the mounts and stuff. But overall, I feel like you're not going to be going for those bundles as much. Maybe for like one item in them, but bundles have definitely gotten better over the years. And there's been so many bundles that have been released that, you know, I hope that this list is helpful for people because the amount of bundles in the game is crazy. They release a lot every year, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys a list of my top 5. Actually, it's top 6 because I added one more in there, so it's going to be top 6 bundles, but I just wanted to go over them so you guys kind of have an idea of what I think some of the best bundles in the game are and ones that will be worthwhile for you to get if you were considering one. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start off with number 6. Number 6 is going to be the Accursed Play, which is a gauntlet, and I have it right here. So these are all the gauntlets in the game. This is the newest one, the Accursed Play. It also comes with a stage ship that I wanted to show quickly. I'm sure everyone's kind of seen this. I don't like using these kind of mounts because they're huge, and I don't really use the huge mounts in the game that often. But this is the mount. It's actually pretty nice, like the waves and stuff. And the main reason that people would go for this bundle is for the gauntlet, because the gauntlet does drop Pixie TCs in the last fight. So if you're going for that, then definitely what I recommend is doing it on a lower level character and then maybe farm it with a higher level character or other account or other friend that's higher level, because if you're on a lower level character, then the whole dungeon, the whole gauntlet's going to be lower level, so it's easy to farm. So yeah, you can do that. Farm for Pixie TCs, people do that. Also, if you know someone that has the Accursed Play, you can do it with them. You don't have to buy it yourself. You just can't go on to housing tours and find an Accursed Play and go into it, because I think they removed that ability to just go into it without the owner. So you either have to be friends with the owner, or at least, I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to be friends with the owner in order to go in to the Accursed Play. So keep that in mind. But that is the newest gauntlet in the game. This is the only gauntlet on this list because overall I feel like gauntlets aren't super worth it unless there's good gear with it, or if the gauntlet's that worthwhile to farm. And I think this one is worth it to farm because people are going for Pixie TC. The gear, I don't think the gear is that spectacular, but overall that's probably the biggest draw of this bundle. Number 5 on my list is going to be the Mega Bundle. This is the only one that I have in my top 6 that's I would consider an older bundle, and Mega Bundle is super good. They bring this back. Well, at least they bring the flute back for a sale every now and then because they know people like the flutes. But this is the bundle that has the flute, the Mega Bundle, and it also has the Sultan Palace. I feel like this house is awesome. Overall, this is one of my favorite older houses. So awesome house, and it also comes with the snake in a basket. I mean, I don't even remember where I put that pet, but that is also one of the things. I feel like the biggest draw for this one is going to be the flute. That is why people buy this. And the house, I think, is also pretty good. This is where I store all my code wands from fishing and stuff, too. But really good house and really good wand. So those are the two best things that come with the Mega Bundle. And this one you can also get on sale during their Bundle Palooza for half off, I think. So you could get this for like 20 bucks. Or you could wait until they just come out with the flute sale and just buy whatever flute you want for a lot less if you just want the flute. Because I feel like that's the main reason that people might go for this one, is just for the flutes. So this is the flute bundle. I feel like it's super popular, and it's probably one of my favorite older bundles. One thing to note on the last bundle is that it doesn't come with the Astral Unicorn, which is what mount I was using. It comes with the Flying Carpet mount. I was on the Astral Unicorn just because I couldn't find the Flying Carpet. I have no idea where it is. It's probably lost in one of my houses somewhere. But it doesn't come with Astral Unicorn. It's a Flying Carpet, so that's part of that bundle. So moving on, next up at number 4, we have the Battle Mage Keep Bundle. This is one that I redeemed on my Storm character just because I didn't want all my bundles to be redeemed on my life character. So, and I feel like he could have used the mount a little more. So this is the mount that it comes with. It's also a 2% damage mount, so that's pretty good. I already have other mounts that give 2% damage and 3% with the Gulchers, so I don't really use this mount that much. But if you don't have a 2% damage mount, then this is a good one to go for. But Battle Mage Keep, this one I feel like it's one of the newer bundles. Isn't this the newest bundle? I think it is. Yeah, I think this is the newest bundle in the game. But this one's good just because the house is amazing. This is a house that we've never really seen before. It's a super like vertical house. You can go all the way up to that top tower up there, and that's where the battle circle is for PvP. So I feel like this is a pretty good bundle for some of the newer ones. I mean, this is the newest one, so a lot of good things in this one. I think the house is also just really good. Some of these I kind of base off the house, some I base off of the mounts and gear. So far, none of the gear has been that good, but we're getting there. Switching back to my life for this one, we have the Evergreen bundle at number 3. You guys know I use this house so much. This is like my main house on my life character just because I feel like it fits a life wizard so well. The mount fits a life character, the house fits it, and every school could use this house too because it's also a gardening house. You get an extra like just for planting a garden in this house. So that's why I grow my jewel plants over there, and then on the inside of the house I have my King Parsley farm. Red Barn Farm is definitely the go-to if you need a house, but if you want another one, then this is also a good one. I love the mount. I made a video on my top, I think, 10 mounts in the game, and Celestial Wolf was number 1 at the time. Even if I made another top 10 mount video, I still feel like I would put Celestial Wolf pretty high on the list because I love this mount. It's just really good. The animations are super smooth, and it looks awesome. So this bundle is really good. It's one of my favorites. That's why I have it at number 3, and the house is great. I use this house all the time, so it's good for gardening. The gear, I don't know about the gear. I don't think the gear looks too good, but definitely people would get this bundle for this house, and for me, the mount. I'm sure other people love this mount too. So Evergreen bundle number 3. At number 2, we have the Witch Hunters bundle. This bundle is just overall insane with the amount of things that you get, so that's why it's at number 2. You get this mount, which is a 50% mount because it's a car, and you know, it's the coffin car. This car reminds me, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there was a Scooby-Doo movie about racing, and it was about like different kind of monsters racing each other, and that's what this car reminds me of. Just like the weird cars that they raced against each other. I don't know, I used to watch Scooby-Doo a lot, so that was a pretty cool movie. But that's what the car reminds me of. You get this 50% car. I don't use this car enough. I should use it more. But maybe I should use it on my Storm. I should like swap it or something. But you get this car. You get this house. This is the people call this the Darkmoor bundle because everything is kind of Darkmoor themed. And you get this house. This is Darkmoor. You basically get a piece of Darkmoor in you know, for yourself as your own house. So it's awesome. People have used this house a lot because it's probably one of my favorite houses in the game. And that's not it though. The gear. The Witch Hunters gear also looks great, and you get a super good weapon with it. I didn't realize this at the time, but this weapon's insane. I don't have it on me, but I will put a picture of it on the screen. I use this wand, the 110 version of this wand, on my Storm because the stats are amazing. It gives good critical and good damage, and just overall for level 120, and it gives pierce too. This wand's great. So if you have this wand, I recommend using it because for certain gear sets, it can really help you out a lot. And I use that on my 150 and 100% critical Storm setup. So this bundle is definitely worth it. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. And I also like bundles where the gear looks good too. I feel like the gear in this looks good and the wand's super useful. Maybe the other pieces are pretty useful too. But I don't know, some bundles just have everything, and this is one of them that has it all. And coming in at number 1, probably no surprise to anyone that's played the game at a high level knows that this bundle is the best in the game, and that's the Spooky Bundle. Spooky Bundle is absolutely crazy. So many people have given this bundle out as prizes. We've given it out all the time on our streams and stuff, because I did a whole giveaway for this bundle, I think. I've definitely given out some, but this bundle's great. It is a it's not a house bundle, but it does come with the carousel, which I love the sound effects for the carousel. It comes with the 50% 4-person clown car, which I use this mount so much. You guys already know. I use this mount way too much, and I just think it's super funny, and I just love it. Probably one of my favorite mounts. And who could forget the gear that it comes with? The Spooky Carnival suit is the best Jade robe right now. You can compare it to Jade. It's 2% less resist, but everything else, all the other stats are great. All the other stats you're going to want. I mean, just compare the stats right here. Level 100 Jade compared to the 120 Spooky Carnival suit. Let me tell you, you're going to want to sacrifice that 2% resist to get the stats of this. 1000 health, 7% pip. You get some accuracy there, and then 90% outgoing and block. That's the reason I block now, is because I have this. The Jade gear didn't really give that much block, so you get a lot more block. I don't know what made them want to make a new Jade robe from this bundle, but they did. Here it is. This robe is crazy, and a lot of people use this. So I've stitched this and used it as my main robe for my Jade set on my life. And if you're Death, you can also use Kiss of Death. It's a really good heal. You take 1000 damage and you heal 750. That might not seem that good, but if you have outgoing like I do, then where's my outgoing? If you have outgoing like this or 100%, it's going to heal you for a lot. So it'll make up for the 1000 damage. I don't use it because I think 6 pips is too much for my life character. If I was Death, I would use it. Spooky Carnival is the best bundle that they've released in a long time, in the entirety of the game, I feel like, just because of all the things you get. So Spooky Carnival number 1, Witch Hunter is number 2. I've kind of combined both of those bundles to create this, Darkmoor house, because I feel like the Spooky and the Witch Hunter bundles, like, they go together. They go together a lot, and I like it. So that's where they're number 1 and 2. They just give a lot of good things. But that is probably going to wrap it up for this video. Hope it was helpful for you guys in figuring out which bundles are the best in the game. Definitely number 1 and 2 are my favorites. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just really like these bundles, and I'm sure a lot of people have bought them because of that, because they're just super good. So there's going to be more bundles coming out later this year, I'm sure, for Wizard101. They usually do the Extra Life bundle, so they'll probably do that. And then we'll also get a bundle that comes out when Imperial Part 2 is released. But yeah, we'll see if those bundles are as good as these ones. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful, if you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you all next time.